Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Great vision. Luis Suarez is wide and looking to get onto this. Not the most accurate pass. Great pressure, plenty of it. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's neat. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Eder Militao. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And Alexander-Arnold. Rodri, and it's Pedri. Rijkaard. Eder Militao. And Alexander-Arnold. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Rijkaard. Played out wide. Chance! Danielson gets flagged offside.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And here's Del Piero. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Del Piero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Short changes him with that pass. Pressing high and with purpose. Pedri. Danielson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, Red, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Messi finds himself offside. Roberto Carlos. Pirlo. Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. Martinez tries to clear. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been won straight back. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's just beyond his reach. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, can he get onto this? Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rodri. Decent progress down the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
Just about within shooting range. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Looking to play him in. That pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rodri. He's had it taken off him. Nedved. Rodri wins the duel this time. Looking for the run. He's a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Danielson. Now Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rijkaard.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Gabriel. Eder Militao. Great run on the overlap here. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Del Piero. And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And he's certainly onside here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ball is over the line. Engages and forces him off the ball. Lovely feet. Lahm did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Eder Militao. And Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. That pass has been well intercepted. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's the throw. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Rijkaard. That has ended up in no man's land. Moved on forwards. Now he's off and running. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Gabriel. And it's Pedri. Tries to thread one through. He is through here. Decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Messi threads one in. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ambitious ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. Lam is herring after that one. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Del Piero. Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold. That's tidy. Del Piero. Great chance! Sticks it away! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 8.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Número 9.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And this is Zico. And he's had a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Zico is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's a throw. Knocks it into space. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pass somewhat off target. But that has not gone well. No way through there. Neto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Played back into the centre. Now, can they get him away? Back into the middle. Eto'o. Oh, that was vital.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 2.
So now we're going to get
Número
those changes
21.
we have been expecting.
Número 18. Entran número 7, número 19, número 14.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Looking for options for movement. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has found him in acres of space. Oh, what a climb! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.